Hello everybody and welcome to another Industrial Dimensions video. I am Twichnitr0's and this is the UHC MindCrack tribute build. So, where to begin? Well, it's another beautiful day in Minecraft and I've been busy. So this is obviously the last 8 in their building. I moved it back some so it came in line with this, and then I duplicated this building over here. This is just workspace really at the moment. I've got 2 mannequins set up, one to do now, one to duplicate, and then I'll do them all later. Let's have a quick look at the next 7 that I'm going to do. That last bit there is kind of pointless. So today we're going to be doing MCgamer. And over here we have Nebris, and then Pakrat, Zisto, Justify, Andrizel, and last but not least, Pyro Puncher. These will be the 7 that get done. This is interesting. Why? Oh, I must have stayed there from the copy over. There we go. Problem fixed. Right, so not straight onto the build. I've realised that some of these videos are getting a tad samey, but we have been given a suggestion. Hold on a second. I've forgotten the name. Darn, I've deleted the message it gives me, and I'm not going to open up one of my own videos while I'm recording. That's probably silly. MindCrack, yes, am I right? Yeah, I think I may be. I don't know. So 2 things. Firstly, this. Oops, no, not that. I didn't want to remove that. That one can stay. So he said. Firstly, he said get rid of these and then put the red on the outside, and I have to agree. It does look more natural, and it does look more like Paws's face. I actually have Paws's face as a reference skin open. This isn't meant to be here, however, on the actual face. So he said try, instead of just bringing it out on the face, because obviously last time that made him look like a chipmunk, bring out the headdress around the sides. Cave sounds. And that's a smart idea. Could work. I haven't tried it yet. Let's have a gander and see if we see where we go. So now do I bring it out on top as well, or do I just bring it out on the sides? Well, let's see which one looks more natural, and then see, I have a feeling that this may not look right, but been wrong many times. Many times in the past I have been wrong. So following from the actual skin. Yeah, I'm actually doing it directly from the skin very quickly, so I'm flicking in and out because I need to look quite heavily on the reference skin. I'm feeling that this is just going to make his face look too wide. May not work. Right now I don't think it is really working that well. It's definitely worth a shot. Let's try. So we will be doing MCgamer today, but as I said, I need to throw things up in the air a little bit today. Make things a bit different. Gonna have to work on the top section, aren't I? But then it wouldn't line up even if I did. Yeah, but then that's 2 away, which is not. It's just I don't think there's any real way of making it look right. Oh, he also said something about the eyebrows, didn't he? See that? That looks silly, I think. No. Thanks for the suggestion, and definitely thank you for this. This definitely looks good, but I still don't know about the oops. I still don't know about the actual headdressy part yet. I don't know. Let's leave it for now. I think it may look too bulky when it's on the head, but I think that looks a bit more like pause now. Turn it back to daytime. So that was one thing that we had to get done. It's a bit of a housekeeping episode, but we will be doing MCgamer. I will be doing. I actually woke up quite late. Oops. I didn't go to sleep at all last night. Actually, I decided to go out, have a walk, which was very nice. So I'm flying over here as a dome, and when this loads in, it should look okay. I'm not gonna look at it. I'm gonna try and look away and load it in. Load. Okay. Loaded? Load in. So this is what I have so far for the actual building. It's alright. I mean, it's a start. It's, as you can see, only half of the building, because it's easier to make half and then I just mirror it over. This might annoy a few people, because it's kind of annoying me. These two lines, look, no glass, two here. This is the middle. These two are the middle, but it's a yeah, it's off. It's off somehow. Don't know why, but well, now you know about that. It's all part of the healing process, as B-Dub said. I'm going to be putting glow. So let's have a look at night. So this will be all lit up around the ring. I'm going to add a couple more things onto here and put glowstone behind here. It's just a quick update on what, the actual tribute world thing is, how that's all going. Because I figured, keep everyone in the loop with that. Otherwise, these episodes will be nothing but building people, which is fun, but so far it's been almost 8 episodes straight of building people. So I figured, yeah. In fact, I've been working on this so much I haven't had time to work on some other projects. Let's load in this world a bit more. I have been meaning to make a map recently. Everything good over here? Yes, good. I've moved my color palette and generally done some odd jobs around the world. So, MCgamer. Okay. Find the reference skin, put it up, so I know where it is when I need to look at it. Right. So, let's see. Usually I pick all of my skin things up beforehand, but right now I am not. Same thing as with badges, but a little bit easier maybe. Let's try it out first, at least, and then we'll... his skin is a skin of few colours. The lighter wood, I think, will be appropriate here. Doesn't really even have a mouth on his skin, just shading, which ends up looking like he has a mouth. It's very strange. He's like a, well, he's a badass in a suit, really, MCgamer. Yeah, badass in a suit. That's a technical term used by us builders. Yeah. Maybe not. Okay, so let's see. His shoots are going to be 3 high. Just mark this out. and mark it out here. And then go to our dark grey wool and we'll fill this in. So again, not going to bore you with all of the petty details, especially as, you know, oops, I did not go where I wanted it to. Especially as I was just doing some stuff over there for the episode, and as I said, I didn't go to sleep, and when I had my nap earlier, yes, I took a nap like an old man. When I took my nap, I overslept, and now it is far too late in the day. Probably. I hope this still gets up in time, though. It should. It should. I just don't want a really lengthy upload like last time. So, an orange suit. Really, MC? Orange. It's got shades to it too. It's actually rather unfortunate it's got shades to it. Perhaps I shouldn't shade it as much as I shade others. Just because it tends to wind up all strange and weird. I will be using my magenta today, I believe. My magenta and my purple. Yes, he's got a little ruff type thing here, and I think it would go well with it. So, episode 4? No, 5. I can't remember. Actually, I barely look at the titles. I mainly just watch in awe's. People get sliced to pieces. UHC. Yes, so that's out, and that is related to this build in some form. It's going to be interesting who wins, I think. Of the people who are currently alive. Tad bit of the spoiler if you're for some reason waiting till the end of the season to watch people's perspectives. Vintage Beef is dead. Yeah, that was a bit weird. It was a shame that he died, but yeah, what are you gonna do? I'm doing exactly what I said I wouldn't do, and that's trying to put in shading while you're made of pumpkins. Daytime, please. Just need to check out what it looks like. Looks alright. Looks alright. Indeed. I think I'll continue down this path and I'll get the trousers done and then we can have a look and see how that turned out. Not just the trousers, I may do a little bit of the torso just to blend it in so we can have a look properly, but yes. Okay, see you in a second. Alright, here we are with the final product of the trousers, or at least maybe final product of the trousers. I brought the back of the shoes down here because I realised that they were down. Yes. Yeah, I like it. I mean, we always have the backup, which is the pure orange version, but somehow I feel that that's not going to be that useful. Let's have a look. What's the yellow wool like? I was thinking I could use that for a thing. Strange. No. So yeah, I've been wanting to do some more actual building on the main sort of palace of the UHC. You see, that's the building that they'll all go into. I'm thinking of something and I can't remember what it is. Okay, it's here. You have to work backwards with this, which I really don't like. This might not be dark enough. Ah, stupid. Just put some cobble there. Yeah, I've been wanting to do some more large-scale builds, not just in... See, this doesn't connect in the actual skin. Pure orange, maybe? Let's try pure orange, see how it looks with pure orange, and if it looks too unshaded, then we'll go with the orange and let it connect, but see, pure orange always looks very, pure of any color looks very bland sometimes. However, I'm thinking that the top might be busy enough to detract away from it, and so it's like, if the top is, the torso is shaded and such, and then we have the shoes down here, it might act as enough of a barrier between them to make it look realistic and make people go, oh look, it's MCgamer. There he is. Handsome fellow in his suit. And all the way to one on the ends. And boopity boop, 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 boop. Yay. Think that looks okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Oops. I missed that opening there. Starting to come together a bit. So if any of you guys, want to see a sort of mega buildy type thing, or something along those descriptions, a little build type thing, I'm all for it. If anybody has any suggestions, I am open to requests. I will do pretty much anything you ask, as long as you don't ask me to do giant 3D thing of something. I find that in Minecraft, when I'm doing something which is not square, and let's say something round, like a large penguin, let's say you asked me to make a large penguin, I would probably have trouble with that. I have a clear vision of what I want in my head and how the shading would work and stuff like that, but then what would happen is, in the end, I would be like, this is not turning out the way I want, and it'd be very difficult for me. Unless I build it like block by block and stuff, which is sometimes quite annoying and difficult to do. It's not impossible. It'd take me a good moment to figure out how to do it. Now I'm thinking that these blocks up here should be shaded. Just under here, just to again make it look like a sort of partition to the neck. This is good. This is good-ish. Don't know if I'm going to stay with the pure orange. Right now it's not looking great, but these things do tend to work out themselves in the end, I find. This, and this. Good, it's MCgamer's hand. With a bit of this and a bit of that. Yeah. It can get done. So, I think I've pretty much ran out of things to say for this moment in time. I really just wanted to say, if you do have any ideas for builds or something like that, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in any of my things, or actually send me a personal comment on on YouTube, one of those messages or whatever they are. Send one of those. I am definitely going to read it. So don't worry about that. These L's are the wrong way around. I was thinking that before. I was thinking, hold on, still slightly off. Yeah, it's this with the back. Yeah, okay. So if you do have any ideas for a building, some parameters for you to go by. Let me think. Tiddly T. Sorry for my ums and ers. I know actually some people are annoyed by ums and ers. You're gonna have to bear with. Well, I just said it there. Oh dear God. You're probably gonna have to bear with me on that because it's a habit, and habits are difficult to get rid of. Let's look at the palms of his hands. Interesting. So parameters, you can ask for any real life building. You can send me a link to a building that you find particularly cool or epic looking, and I will do something with that. You can send me a landscape. That's always a good one to do. Go away, rain. Go away. No one likes you. You were never invited to this party. This is what I did on the last one, didn't I? Indeed, it is. I just did a cut. Well, I mean, he didn't patent it, but yeah. I'd like to think that I did a cut just then. Hands done. And it took way too long to do. I'm probably going to cut the video. So yeah, if you want to send me a... if you wish to send me an image or a link to an image, please do. You can pick a landscape if there's any specific thing you want me to build. Another constraint right now, don't send me an image of the world. That is silly, and it would take ages for me to build. Probably. Well, then again, actually. Challenge accepted. You can send me an image of the world if you want to. In fact, yeah. I think it's okay. By the world, I mean Earth. It's got a lot going on it, so I thought, yeah, sure. If you send me an image of a different planet, that may also come under the same category, and I'm afraid I probably wouldn't do it. Okay, so buttons. Golden buttons. Golden buttons. Another one up here. Another one up here. And these are my markers. Green there. 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 Oh no, green again. It's almost my enemy. Almost. But not quite. Not in this case. He's only got a few greens. So I think we'll be okay. Well, I won't do all of this rough now. I'm going to cut, and this will all be done, and we can work on the head together, and perhaps talk a bit more about the idea of the sort of mega buildy, detailed buildy type things, or if you just want a building made in Minecraft. If you have any ideas for a map as well, no, I'm rambling now. Let's cut, and next time you see this, it will be done. All right, good ho. I believe this is done, and I turned my fly speed down because I realized my fly speed was still ridiculously large. Oh no. I saw it and now I'll never unsee it. It's like a frowny face on his back. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna forever remember now. Oh no, I'm looking at the reference skin. Because I've got a tiny little reference skin sort of pop out in the corner at the moment, and Oh great, now I can see it. And now whenever I see MCgamer's back, I'm going to see a tiny little... Oh no, now I can see a face on the front too. Oh, I'm seeing faces. They'll never go away, for what has been seen can never be unseen. Alright, so the skin's done, and apart from it having faces all over it, it's turned out quite okay. I found a use for sponge in a build, which is great. Another resource added to the list of resources used. Yep. I don't know. I put these here to stop this orange of the torso blurring so dramatically into this, so it just looks like a big wall of orange. And I did the same over here. Frowny face. Oh no. And so now I believe it is time to work on the face. So MCgamer. I like MCgamer's videos, and one thing that I really like about them is... Oh no, this isn't going to work as it's on the side of the face again. Why does everyone always have these darned eyes that go to the side of the face and thus create this? I cannot work with this. There's no paintings which are just colours. There should be just paintings which are colours. I didn't want to use that. I wanted to use the dark wood. There we go. Now I need a light grey. I've forgotten a light grey. Light grey. It doesn't fill me with joy and happiness to know that that's going to be on the side, and there's no hair on this part of his head. On that part of his head that can cover that. It will forever look weird if I put it there, but I cannot move it in without fear of it looking even more strange. This is the same problem I had with 6, but at least 6 had good hair. MCgamer, you wouldn't mind growing some more hair, would you? On your character skin? Yeah? No? Ah, okay. That's a thought. The eyes aren't meant to be this low, are they? Oh, darn. So, as I was saying before, if you want to send me any build things, you can, and I'm not going to be a pompous about it. Yeah, the only reason I was repeating that entire part as well, that looks weird. The only reason why I was repeating what I said earlier is because I wanted to say pompous. Can't not build a massive statue of MCgamer without saying pompous. At least once. There's also one other thing that you can't build a massive statue of MCgamer and not have. There we go. May it fill you with joy, for joy is lapis. There. That's all you're getting. For now, at least, I may fill you with lapis later, just because I have a fill tool, and I may need to test it out. Oops, so 3 high on the sides. I know it's going to lack shading, so what I'll do is I'll throw in a dark piece of wood for the mouth, because there sort of is a mouth. There's also sort of a nose. This is at the bottom of the face as well, which kind of annoys me. See, what happens is it's there, see. That doesn't really look right with the wood texture, so think that looks really like MCgamer. Yeah. I mean, you can tell it's him. Yeah. If anybody has a miracle way that I can fix these without making the head look unnaturally large. Yeah, a miracle. A miracle way of doing it. Please, again, send me a message. I read it. And... Lighter? Lighter, good. Or at least a different texture with lighter parts in it, which makes it look a bit more like hair. Well, that's the front of the face done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut, and I'm going to come back when the head's done, and the skin is technically done, but I will be raging about this, and I'll probably move it in. I can't move it in. I'm going to have to live with it. Can't leave the front of the face, you know, looking that, yeah. However, I will do this because it needs to be a lighter texture of grey. Much better. Okay, I'll see you in a second. Okay guys, we are done, and it's looking alright. I must say, I do not mind this. The fact that the skin overlaps really from this angle kind of makes it look like his eyes are like even bigger. It sort of blends round the corner. This may be just me trying to justify it being crap, but no, I think it looks good. It looks completed, I think. There might be a few tweaks here and there that I can do to make it look a bit better. If you see any of those tweaks, just like with the pause one, just, you know, shout out in the comments. This is what we did with the head and the back of the head. MCgamer, if you happen to see this, and oh my god, I did it again! I forgot the top of the head. How do I keep doing this? Hold on. Oh, okay. There's not much of a... There's never usually much of a texture on top of the head. Just for people who want to look at other people walking up and down ladders. No way, I'm gonna have to do dirt here, aren't I? It's meant to be light. Actually, we look at the skin properly. These bits are light too, and as I'm using dirt as my light texture, so sorry everybody, sorry. This annoys me up here, but luckily I don't look at the tops of the heads that often. As you could probably tell by the fact that I was derpy enough to forget it. What I was going to say is, MC, your lapis is still here. Do not worry. It is a precious thing. It must be used sparingly. I did originally have this sign made out of lapis, but I found that gold looks better for the sign. Lapis will probably be used in the construction elsewhere. So, now MCgamer is done. Quite cool, quite cool. Next time we're doing Nebris, which should be fun, and I plan on doing a little bit of building with that thing over there. So, you know, these episodes aren't all as just the build orientated. It's sort of that build and this build. I need to try and bring the two things together. This is my favourite place to log out right now. Cave sounds coming from my guy there. The eyes, they follow you. Freaky, huh? So that's that done. I now have 9 statues of Mindcrackers, and there's only 6 left to go. Yes, 6 left to go. Thought my maths was going to fail me. So tune in next time for that if you want to. leave a comment on what you think about this. Send me a message or a comment or a link or something to any build project you want me to undergo, and I'll try my hand at it, and you can watch me fail or succeed, whichever the case may be. So I'll see you next time. Bye everybody.